What's up, guys? Welcome back into Movement Parallels Life. Today we're looking at a primal movement interval workout. No equipment necessary for this one. All you'll need is some open space and a mat. Before we get into the workout, we'll start with a quick warm-up series. 3 movements, 45 seconds each, starting with rock-ups and reaching. The rock up is going to be like a massage that wakes up your back and hips. The reaching is a great way to promote stretch and mobility in the upper body. Finish up the rock ups and take a few seconds to rest and reset before we go on to the next movement. Transition next into a balancing sit. This is a great way to wake up your core and your hip flexors. Maintain a strong core and relaxed breathing as you balance on your butt. If you want to add some variation here, you can start reaching in different directions. All right, you can bring your feet down, take 10 or 15 seconds to rest and reset, and then we'll get into the next movement. Set yourself up in a side bend sit position, and then we'll work internal and external rotation with hip swivels. As the movement starts to smooth out, add rotations and reaching to add the stretch and mobility that's right for you. Finish up with these side bend sit hip swivels. Take a few moments to breathe, rest, and reset. We're going to break down the interval workout coming up next. We're highlighting 2 movements in today's workout. The crawling kick through, we're going to perform for 30 seconds on and then 30 seconds of active rest for 3 rounds before we go on to the second movement, the lateral shuffle crawl. Here's a quick look at those 2 movements before we begin. The crawling kick through and then the lateral shuffle crawl. All right, here we go with our first set of intervals. We're working the crawling kick through for 3 rounds, 30 seconds of work, and then 30 seconds of active rest. In that time, I'm just gonna be doing some light movements for stretching and mobility. Start with this first round, getting used to the movement, finding your rhythm, and then we'll start turning up the heat in rounds 2 and 3. Take your time to really get connected to this movement. Sync your breathing with each kick through and really make sure that your support arm is actively pressing into the ground and locked out with each rotation. That's time. Take 30 seconds for active rest. So I'm going to spend my time in this kneeling position, working some shoulder rolls and some side bends. Take some of these relaxed movements to alleviate some of the tension that builds up from the work interval and mentally stay focused, stay prepared for the upcoming round. Get ready, set, and here we go with round 2, crawling kick throughs. Go. And that's time. Take 30 seconds for active rest. As you can see in that second round, I started to expand the movement by adding a handstand hop. This is an advanced progression. It's a great challenge, and if it works for you, try it out. If not, just stick with the standard kick through and focus on increasing the tempo and making sure the form is as clean as possible. Last few seconds in this rest period. Ready, set, here we go, round 3. That's time. Take your active rest and recover. All right, last few seconds of this rest period. If you need a little bit more time to recover, go ahead and press the pause button. Take the time that you need. Otherwise, we're gonna go on to the next interval set. We've got the lateral shuffle crawl. Start in a crouch position. Plant your hands off to the side. Shift your weight and press strongly into the ground as you jump or shuffle your feet past your hands. Keep feeling out this movement and finding your rhythm for the rest of round 1. That's time. Now let's take our active rest in a deep squat position. Last few seconds to recover. Get ready, set, and go. Bring it on for round 2. That's time. Take your active rest. Last few seconds here to rest. Get ready, set, and go. Round 3. And that's time. Take your active rest, drop down into your deep squat. Great job on those intervals. Let's wrap up today with a quick cool down. Begin by setting up a deep hinge or downward dog position. Shift your weight forward and exhale as you step your left foot forward into a crawl lunge. Press in through the hands to step the left leg back to a plank and switch sides. Right leg steps forward into the crawl lunge. Press into the ground, step back, and return to the deep hinge. And one more time, shift forward into plank, step the left leg forward into the crawl lunge. Step it back to plank and switch sides. All right, that's gonna bring the practice to a close today. Great job on this quick interval workout. And if you like this practice, you can get the full-length version over on my Patreon page along with other exclusive content. The link for that is down below in the description. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, for moving with me, and I'll see you in the next video.